Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a wise king. He was known throughout the lands for his fairness and intelligence. The king had 3 ministers, each different in character and approach to life. One day, the king decided it was time to test the loyalty and wisdom of his ministers. He called them to his palace and gave each a simple yet unusual task. They were each given an empty bag and instructed to go into the forest and fill it with food. The first minister was a man of integrity and dedication. He respected the king and his position. Understanding the importance of the task, he ventured deep into the forest. He spent hours searching for the finest fruits. He looked high and low for the ripest apples, the juiciest berries, and the sweetest peaches. His bag soon filled with a colorful assortment of the best fruits the forest had to offer. The second minister was quite different. He was lazy and often took shortcuts to complete his tasks. He didn't see the point in putting effort into this task, so he wandered only to the edge of the forest, picking up whatever fruits he could find with minimal effort. His bag was filled with a mix of good, mediocre, and some rotten fruits. He thought, "The king is too busy to check what I bring. This will do." The third minister was cunning and deceitful. He didn't care for the king's task at all. Instead of collecting food, he filled his bag with dried leaves and dust. He thought, "The king will only notice the size of the bag, not its contents." He believed he was clever enough to deceive the king with the appearance of a full bag. Upon their return, the king didn't even look inside their bags. Instead, he gave another surprising order. He sent each minister to a different jail for 3 months. The only food they would have was what they had collected in their bags. The first minister, with his bag of fresh, nourishing fruits, managed quite well in jail. Each day, he ate some of the fruits, grateful for his own diligence and honesty. His fruits lasted the entire 3 months, and he remained healthy and strong. The second minister struggled. At first, he ate the good fruits from his bag, but soon, he had to resort to the mediocre and rotten ones. As the days passed, his health worsened. He realized his laziness and dishonesty had led him to this unfortunate situation. Regret filled him as he suffered from his own carelessness. The third minister faced the harshest reality. His bag, filled with useless leaves and dust, provided no sustenance. Hunger struck him hard, and with each passing day his strength faded. He realized too late the consequences of his cunningness. Without any real food, he eventually succumbed to starvation. When the 3 months were over, the king released the first and second ministers from their jails. The first minister emerged healthy, and the second, weak and ill. The third minister, however, did not come out at all. The king gathered his people and explained the purpose of his test. He wanted to show the importance of integrity, hard work, and the consequences of one's actions. The first minister's survival and well-being were a testament to his honesty and dedication. The second minister's illness was a result of his laziness and carelessness. The tragic fate of the third minister was the direct consequence of his deceit and cunning. The story of the king and his 3 ministers teaches us an invaluable lesson about karma and the importance of our actions. It shows us that what we sow, we will eventually reap. The first minister, who acted with honesty and diligence, was rewarded for his good deeds. The second, who was lazy and negligent, suffered due to his poor choices. And the third, whose actions were deceitful and dishonest, faced the gravest of consequences. In our lives, this tale reminds us to act with integrity, work hard, and be honest in our endeavors. Our actions, whether good or bad, will eventually come back to us. It's a simple yet profound truth that governs our lives, the law of karma. Therefore, let us strive to do good and be mindful of our actions, for they shape our future.